So in today's video, I'm going to help you unlock the secret to an effortless, powerful golf swing. Right then guys, so hopefully something we're all aspiring to, isn't it? Something that's effortless, powerful, hit the ball a good distance and still have that control on where the golf ball's going. So I said at the start, it's kind of unlocking that secret. Now for me, the big challenge, and this video's definitely been influenced by a few golfers I've seen lately, that they're going along well and creating some good speed, fairly effortlessly, but then they hit a bad shot and the feedback they give me is the complete opposite of what they've actually done. And the more golfers I see that give me that feedback, the more it makes me think, well, you guys watching are probably making the same mistakes. So in today's video, I'm going to help you understand what that mistake is, but most importantly, how to correct it and how to unlock that effortless, powerful golf swing. Now, before we get on to the main part of the video though, if you're new down to my channel, welcome down to Ali Taylor Golf. If you're a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. If while you're watching today's video, you're enjoying the content and you don't currently subscribe, please consider clicking the button below. Remember to ring that notification bell and then you find out whenever I drop a new video. But for now, let's unlock that powerful, effortless golf swing. Right then, so like I said, this is about showing you how to create that effortless, powerful golf swing and maybe making sure when you do hit a poor shot, which unfortunately is still going to happen, that you understand the correct reasons and you don't end up doing something that actually stops you creating more power in your golf swing. So, like I said, I see this with loads and loads of golfers, and rather than use their numbers, I'm just going to show you with my golf swing numbers and then what I see golfers do, and you might be one of these golfers as to what happens in the golf swing. So if I were to hit a normal 7-iron, so we can see there 85 mile an hour club head speed, and once normalized mode kicks in, just under 152 carry, 156 total. And I know I can swing a little bit quicker than that, and that's kind of what I'm going to show you in this swing. But the worst thing I see golfers do is when they hit a shot, they'll stand over a golf ball and do this. And it's a really, really poor strike. And the first comment I get is, I was too quick, I need to slow down in my next swing. So let's look and just see with TrackMan, was I too quick? Now my club head speed there was 79.4 mile an hour. So this is what I think the problem then becomes. Golfers stand over the next shot. Bearing in mind I was over 85 on the first one. So they'll stand over the next one and say, right, I need to swing slower. And they'll feel that they've swung a lot slower. And indeed there we can see 78.7 was a better strike, but all of a sudden the ball's gone 126 yards. So I don't think swinging slower is a good thing at all. I don't agree necessarily that hitting the ball harder is a good thing, but I'm going to show you what I mean when I think about being slower, which actually creates more speed, so makes you quicker. So a lot of guys talk about speed as about really the club head, how fast they feel the club head's moving. But the one that felt too quick actually showed it was a lot slower. So what I want you to look at is if I were to make my normal swing, how long it takes for the club head to go from the address position to the top and then back down to the golf ball. So the time it takes there was fairly slow, and yet my club head speed was 87 mile an hour. So the time was slow, but the speed was quick. Now on that bad one I hit before, kind of the backswing was very short, everything was kind of rushed in time. So the time was very quick, but the speed was very slow. Now, even though I've struck that one pretty well, again, just under 78 mile an hour. So see, nearly 10 mile an hour difference. So what I want you to work on in your swing, if you're going to create effortless power, is I want you to think about maximizing the distance that that club head can move in the backswing to allow it to then take a split second longer to be able to travel down and accelerate more into the golf ball. Does that make sense? So if the club's got longer to travel, it's got longer to accelerate, therefore there should be more speed in the bottom. So for a lot of guys, it's really about trying to feel that they make that nice big turn in the backswing. And it's definitely something I can improve on. You know, if I watch my swing, I think at the moment, I probably only get back to about there. Hip turn's a little bit restricted, therefore the shoulder turn's a bit restricted. So I'm trying to allow myself the hips to turn a little bit bigger, allows a bigger shoulder turn, and therefore should give me that split second longer to get the club to accelerate. So we saw initially, I was around that 85, 86. So let's give myself a little bit more time, so slow in time, and let's see if I pick up club head speed. So definitely felt slower overall, but we're seeing 89.7 miles an hour. So it feels slow, but it's actually fast. And I know a lot of guys, I get this comment a lot on my videos. A lot of guys say, well, your club head speed doesn't look fast. Hopefully now there's more of an understanding there as to why I don't look quick, but I do generate some good speed. So let's do, I've got 4 more balls, but let's see if I don't need all of them, see if I can get to 90 mile an hour with 7 iron. Felt it took a long time, 89.8. Now, in my defense, and you can tell from the woolly hat, it's freezing down here at Heron's Reach today. It's not warm at all, so my body definitely doesn't feel like it's nice and warm. Let's go again now. So I lost a little bit of the strike there, but that speed is picking up. Really, really like that. And definitely for me, it still feels effortless. But we see more and more power. So if you give yourself that little bit more time, so slow in time, fast in speed is what we're looking for. Right then, for some of you guys, that might be a very, very new concept. For some of you guys watching, that actually might be something you've heard before and you've actually just forgotten. So like I said, you know, try not to give yourself that feedback unless you're actually measuring it as to was your speed too quick and what do you mean by that? I think a lot of guys actually mean that the time it took to make their swing was too short, therefore too quick. And actually what it shows is the club head speed drops down, and I don't see too many golfers who want to hit the ball shorter. You know, so we'd like to hit the ball further, but we'd like to do it without kind of effort, so generate that power very, very naturally. And as we saw there, if you can just create that little bit more time in your swing, you're able to get the club accelerating for that split second longer, generate more speed, and hit the ball further. So guys, hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, like it and share it, comment below and I'll get back to as many golfers as I can. If you have enjoyed today's content and you don't currently subscribe, please consider clicking the button below. Ring that notification bell, then you'll find out whenever I drop a new video. Follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Ali Taylor Golf. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here soon. Stay in contact.